close where he doesn't have to move. He can be very cute with those little short punches.
You saw some of James Toney's counter-punching skill off the ropes there. In round 2, Asim Rahman threw 79 punches. That's a big punch output. Landed 26. James Toney, 25 out of 61. Heavyweight average is 48 thrown per round. Together they threw 140 punches in the last round. Big right hand up top by Tony. Rahman handles it easily and comes forward.
Tony now trying to counter that left hand that Rahman has been effective with.
Rahman crashing a right hand off Tony's skull and gets him with a good right cross inside against the ropes. Another good right hand for Rahman as he blocks away. Tony swinging hard with the right hand over the top, partial land. Rahman with a right cross, Tony with a right hand counter. Both guys landing effectively.
Tony has hands like a middleweight. He's got small hands. They're not a heavyweight's hands. So he's going to have to land a lot of those to get Rahman's serious attention or to hurt him. And Rahman has been hurt in fights before.
So far, the most dominant and telling thing right now has been Tony countering with the right hand when Rahman throws his right hand. James rolls his shoulder and comes back with a little short right hand that's been effective, but the weight and the size of Rahman is beginning to take his toll.
Because the fighter he moves when he gets hit is Tony. You saw him careen into the ropes a couple of minutes ago. By and large, Tony lands flush with his punches, but Rahman keeps walking through them. Rahman is able to knock Tony back when he lands.
It's something that Larry said earlier. It's very true. I mean, you can't have all of that weight and then not show up and have some type of a price you pay for it. And I think that's a very smart move Rahman does when he pushes that left hand on the side of James Toney's neck. But the physical size of the hands is another big factor. James Toney has hands like that still of a middleweight. I see Rahman in one of the biggest hands I've ever saw, and that's saying a lot to me. The hands I've got the Lennox Lewis and the Klitschko's. I see Rahman's hands is extremely huge.
Why does it matter?
I think because it actually shows punching power. I mean, most of the guys with big hands usually that shows strength.
Lennox Lewis and George Foreman certainly had big hands. Rahman, I believe, has bigger hands than either of those two guys.
He does, and James is
Tony pops him with a left hand as he backs away. James Toney's counter-punching skills still there.
They're still there, but I think the physical side of this man being a real true heavyweight, it's going to be very difficult for James to hurt him effectively.
Larry, are you surprised that the odds did not drop significantly after Tony weighed in at 237?
I'm not, because I just think that it's out there in the ether that this is who this guy is. The rounder he gets, the better he gets. He hasn't lost a fight in 9 years, fighting a guy who hasn't won an important fight in 5 years. That's what's important. Terrific round.
They trade all the way through the third.